Today's message is about the absolution of love, of peace, of mind that we can all obtain, we can all reach. The absolution state of being as it is encoded in our DNA, in our genetic DNA. It is encoded as a part of who we are. It's a part of our spiritual wisdom. It's a piece of who we are meant to be, who we have been, where we will become. This absolution is something that humans do not know of or understand of in the ways that they will learn to become one with all, one with he, she, be, it, may. Absolution. What does absolution mean? Absolution means when we are one with Source, she is a piece of who we are, and she is all that we have become and all that we will become. It's a knowing of this truth, this absolute truth of knowing, of being, of perceiving, of believing. So how do we obtain absolution? Through channeled message such as these. There is a frequency that we know of, 343 hertz. This is a frequency of fear, of low vibration, of unharmony, disharmony. And there is a frequency 743 that is of the heart, that is of truth, that is of absolute love. Another frequency is 893. 892. 892 is the ratio between the mind and the heart. It is a ratio that we do not always understand or know where it comes from, but it is a ratio that you can rely on. 892 is a distance from who you are, where you belong. That is your crown. That is your truth. That is your knowledge. And when you can accept this and you can bring it into your reality as a part of who you are and integrate it, 892 is a part of your being, your wholeness, your being, your conscious awareness. This is when we truly understand what love actually is. And this is when we truly know how to form these things and how to create these things here in our earthly space and in world. 892 is going to be a frequency that can free you from your traumas, your fears. 892 is a frequency of wholeness, of connectivity. So when you join that with 743, the heart center, the heart space, you are connecting to the universe as a whole, as a being, as a oneness. The sky and the stars become unlimited in their grandness and their beauty and their wholeness. They become everything that you choose and wish and risk and fear to be. Absolution is a truth that we all hold in our core, that we can all feel and we all know that we are a part of. Absolution is where we all come from, where we all stem from, the rivers and the streams and the flowing trees and even the grass beneath your feet, the birds that fly in the sky. They all have come from absolute truth, and you are born of absolute truth, of cosmic understanding. You, as an individual, are not individual. You are a being of all who takes form in a single space, a single piece of consciousness of the whole. You take a piece of the consciousness and you experience an entire lifetime with that one consciousness, and you, as the creator, the unique artist that you are, get to make that consciousness into whatever you choose it to be. And then when you pass, it rejoins and it realigns with the consciousness as the whole. Even though it has never actually left, you have put color on something that once had no color. And you, the painter, the artist, the creator, are able to create and join it together in a way that no one else could, because you have taken that consciousness and made it real. You've made it separate. You've made other pieces of the whole consciousness, the grand, the collective. You've also made them separate. We truly are all in this together. And that is why we say that the earth needs to be elevated at a consciousness that is collective. One person cannot change everything of the consciousness. We must all begin to paint with the same colors so that we can evolve the consciousness into a space that we will all want to be a part of, that we will all see and align with. Those who choose to paint in a different color will over time create a separate consciousness that is unlike the other. One may have bright, vivid hues of blues and yellows and greens, while the other may have dull, tainted colors like dark greens, grays, blacks. Those who choose to paint with the dark green, grays, and blacks are not wrong in their color choice. They are not wrong in their color choice. They simply choose those colors. And when enough choose those colors and create those paintings of consciousness and they come together, they create a picture all on their own, while those who use the more vivid colors, the yellows, the blues, and the greens, the purples, the oranges, they create their own picture. They create their own consciousness, and eventually these two consciousnesses cannot live together and must be separated because they do not hold the same color. They do not hold the same energy, the same vibration, the same meaning. So we must separate them from each other because they cannot live in one painting when they are two paintings. This is the collective consciousness power of the collective consciousness. You all get to choose the painting that you want to contribute to. Beyond human understanding and expansion and beings are other beings, yes, but these other beings do not get to choose their painting. They already have a designated color for them to be a part of the painting. That is what is so special with humans, is they have unimaginable freedom of creativity, and they are of the creator himself, and so they can create as they do. And they choose their colors. Us other beings do not always choose our colors.